You have to be willing to change in life. In everything that you do, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, but it is the one that's most adaptable. Change, if you don't change with it, will leave you behind. Find out what's working for other people, and then think, would it work for me? And if it would, go out there and do it. Try it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. Thank you for joining the Bravo audio show. My name is Rene. I'm the owner of Bravo Concealment, guys. Guys, let me just say this. Change. Who likes change? Nobody likes change, right? Nobody. But yet, it's essential. Change is, I wrote it down over there, change is the basic law of nature. It is the basic law of life. You have to be willing to change in life, in everything that you do. The way you take in information, the way you come up with certain answers to certain things. Things change, guys. What I thought was right 5 years ago, 5 months ago, 5 minutes ago, could be something totally different because I learned something. It's all about the learning process. Professor Megginson said, talking about Darwin, saying that, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, but it is the one that's most adaptable. You have to be willing to adapt in this world, especially in business. You have to be willing to adapt, guys. A lot of people in business are going by antiquated notions that they learned or that maybe worked 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's not the case anymore. Things change so fast, guys. Nowadays, it's amazing. I mean, I was talking about emails and about how, if you send more than, one email a week, you're going to end up spamming people and they're going to start bailing on you. That was the case 10 years ago. But that's how fast things change. I mean, things like that didn't change. You think that things like that changed in the 40s and the 50s? I mean, yeah, there was change. I get it, but not at the speed that it is now. It's super fast. What worked yesterday may not work today. It's amazing. And so you got to stay on top of things. If you want to be willing to accept change and go with it, you have to be on top of things. You have to be able to see. You have to be able to forecast and see what's coming. Change, if you don't change with it, will leave you behind. The market is always changing, guys. What did Jeff Bezos do? 15 years ago, whenever he started on Amazon, 20 years ago. I mean, Amazon has truly been a force in the past 5-6 years, maybe more. But the last 2-3 years, I was checking out their annual report. They started making money about 3 years ago. Before that, they were in the negatives. They weren't ROI positive. Well, maybe they started making money about 4 years, somewhere around there. Amazon changed the game. But guess what Amazon's doing now? You think Walmart and you say, well, Walmart's finished because of Amazon. No, you need both brick and mortar and e-commerce. They're going to rock it, man. They're always going to do well. Well, I don't want to say always, but they're going to do well. What Jeff Bezos is doing, he's investing in brick and mortar now. I think he's going after, the dollar store and stuff like that. He's going to build small neighborhood stores where you can walk in, get what you want, and take off. And you don't even have to swipe a card or anything because your information, your Amazon Pay is going to be on your phone. He's going to have some sensors. They're going to know who you are. And you just walk out of there and it automatically charges your Amazon Pay. I mean, just crazy stuff. But Jeff Bezos is going brick and mortar, guys. Brick and mortar. What does that tell you? That brick and mortar still works. Now, was there a change in brick and mortar? Yes. What happened with Walmart? They went e-commerce. Things change, guys. I think Walmart was a little late on the e-commerce, but they're back on their feet. Walmart's doing great, man. You check out their annual report. They're doing awesome. They're killing it. Guys, things change. Even big corporations know this. Look at Vans. I heard Vans took off the last 2-3 years. Why? Influencers on Instagram. If you search the hashtag Vans, and I know you may get it mixed up with an actual van, but Vans, I think it's Nike has the most hashtags, and it could be Adidas, then it's Vans. Crazy, man. When 10 years ago, people weren't even talking about Vans. I've always had a pair of Vans because I'm from I grew up in the 80s, and so Vans were always big. I've always liked Vans. But dude, guys, I'm telling you, things change. The people that are losing and that were losing 10 years ago are suddenly back on top. Look at Champion athletic wear. What's going on? You know what it is? It's social media, guys. Things change, man. I'm telling you. But we're so stuck on, well, our website has to be perfect and the sales funnel. And that's all important, guys. The sales funnel is super important. And so work on it if it stinks. Work on your website if it stinks. But if you think that by changing the color on your website is going to take you from 0 to hero, no. If you think that by changing your logo, because, oh man, our logo is so old-fashioned, it's not going to work. No, it's not going to take you from 0 to hero. You guys, people spend way too much time on logos. It's like launch the website, man. Launch your product. Don't worry about the logo. Look at Coca-Cola. Same logo for, how long is Coca? 100 years? It's not about the logo. It's not about how the website has to be perfect, because if it's not, no, man. You know what it is? It's about going out there and creating attention, knowing what's working, what's changing. It's not the strongest that survive. It's the one that's most adaptable. The one that adapts the most is the one that survives. I was reading Made in America, Sam Walton. This guy, you know what this guy would do? He'd go to the competitor store and he got arrested, I think in South America. I can't remember where, like Colombia or Peru. He got arrested in South America because there was a big superstore out there. He was out there with a tape measure measuring how wide the aisles were because he understood that store worked and he wanted to know why it worked and how it could keep so much product and inventory in one area. He was measuring aisles. He got arrested because he was crawling under clothes racks and they thought he was stealing. Guys, he went out there and he understood that there's other people out there doing it better than them. And sometimes you need to change the size of your aisle. The size of your aisle, guys, crazy, right? But he understood that. He went out there and he came back and he applied it to his stores. And obviously it helped him, right? I mean, there was so many things Sam Walton did. Guy was a genius. But he understood that change was necessary. He went out. Kmart was bigger than him at once. And so it's not the strongest. It's the one that's most adaptable, right? It's the one that adapts. Guys, you need to go find out what's working for other people, and then think, would it work for me? And if it would, go out there and do it. Try it. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You got nothing. You got to be careful. Obviously, you got to have good perspective here. If you're going from, well, these guys don't have a website, so I'm closing mine down, and you're an e-commerce store and 98% of your sales come through your website, then obviously you don't want to do that. Guys, I'm talking... You gotta have some kind of common sense here, man. And obviously you do, because if you have a website and you're selling, you obviously have enough common sense. You have enough IQ to understand those things. Find out what works for other people and see if you can apply it to yourself. It doesn't matter if it's in the same niche. I mean, you could be we sell gun holsters. I could be looking at, Mattel toys. I could be looking at Walmart. I could be looking at makeup, whatever, guys. It's business. And the market is the market. The market doesn't care if you're black, white, Asian, man, woman. The market does not care. The market speaks. And that's another thing. You need to find out what the market wants and what the market is doing. Guys, I'm telling you, change is super important, guys. Super important. And I'm talking in business, but it's important in every aspect of life. Change is the basic law of nature. The basic law of nature. Go out there, find what's working, guys. See if you can apply to what you're doing and get it done. Guys, thank you for listening. It means the world to me. You guys are awesome. There it is, man. Pumping my chest like king. You guys are killing it, man. Thank you very much. Means the world to me, guys. Guys, go follow us on Facebook. Go follow us on Instagram. We're on the Bravo Holster, Snapchat, and Twitter, Bravo Concealment. Go to our YouTube channel. Go subscribe. We're constantly putting up videos every day now. It's crazy, man. Or it seems like every day. I'm telling you, we're putting up 4 or 5 videos a day, guys, on YouTube, somewhere around there. And guys, go to our website, go subscribe to our newsletter. We send out a newsletter every day with good deals, great deals, and reminders on what we're doing on social media as well. So super important. If you're looking for a concealment holster, go check out Bravo Concealment. Guys, 30-day money back guarantee. Try it out for 30 days. If you don't like it, send it back for a full refund. It's that simple. We're taking the risk, guys, for you guys. A lot of people ask me, hey man, will it work with this, with that? Look, yes, it will, but try it out. You got nothing to lose. If you don't like it, put it back in the box, send it back to us. That's it. Full refund. Guys, go check it out. My EDC for today, Glock 19 and a Torsion gun holster. I love my Torsion. I like going appendix, but you can wear it at the 3, 4, 5 o'clock position, pretty much anywhere. Guys, go check it out, bravoconcealment.com. Again, thank you for your time. I will talk to you guys soon.